YouTube! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Artsume Shae, if you didn't know already, and today was just gonna be a fun little video kind of talking about the importance of having a clean space. So as you all know, I recently went to MomoCon in May, and that really helped kind of motivate me to clean my studio. Up until then, my studio really was becoming like it was really becoming the catch-all for any supplies, catch-all for just junk and stuff, and so I really wanted to not only organize and clean my space, but I also really wanted to make space for some of the new things I have acquired. So whether that's more books, whether that's more figures and memorabilia, I just really felt like my space needed a refresh, especially with all the stuff that I recently acquired. So that is going to be kind of what today's video is going to be about. It is a updated studio tour, especially considering I have some new spaces that, in my opinion, are really making the area feel more full. And of course, I always like designing and decorating, so this is a really great video, especially if not only if you have never seen a studio tour of mine, or if you have seen it and you just want to kind of see how some of the space has gotten refreshed. So we're gonna go on that today, but of course, if stuff like this is of interest to you, definitely consider liking the video, and later on consider following and subscribing to my channel, because of course I have all the little things, whether it's art related, going new places, trying new things, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I really felt like if I'm gonna really lock in and get some productivity done, probably is good to have a clean space, or at least a space that is not cluttered. So we're gonna go through that today. Okay, so the first area is going to be my addition. It is a bookshelf for all of my books and media here. So I have, of course, the only time I've ever been to a Pop Mart store, and even though the bags do cost extra, which why wouldn't they, I guess, I really liked the drawings on this because it is the original design for the Monsters line, which later on, of course, inspired the Labubu. Of course, I've got some cute little trinkets here. This is a it's like the off-brand Lego, but it's a music box, which is really cool because you build it on top of the music box, and then when you turn it, the little windmill actually turns. And then this was something that I got in a what's it called? I think it was like a white elephant, but yeah, completely hand knitted, super cute. Yeah, so basically I really needed a spot for all of my books. So if we start at the bottom here, I've got pretty much all of my art books, educational books, things like that. The next layer here, I've got more art books, some larger scale comics and graphic novels. This is something that my husband 3D printed for me, a cute little guy. And then I've got this cute little blind box here. He's a little chunky hamster, and it's fuzzy, so that's super cute. This is a little painting that me and some friends did for a book club, which was really fun. And then I've been getting more into comics and issues and things like that. So this is where I have my to be read, and then this is where I have my have read. So nice and organized there. Obviously my husband's collection of comics completely eclipses mine. He's got an entire store in his office, to be honest. All right, so I got some books here, books that I have read. I've got some fan art made of Sophie and Zan from my webcomic Space Ultima that a mutual made, Magic Lands. She made that for me. Of course, I got a little baby holding it up. We got some Pikmin. Always have to have my Pikmin. I need more Pikmin in my life, to be honest. And then I've got my area of manga, and then of course I have this top area which are filled with books so these are all things that I want to read. These are things that are zines and other independent creator made residing there. Over here we have, of course, one of my favorite pieces of Spike from Cowboy Bebop. Really nice art piece. And then I've got here an area that I'm hoping will include more plants. I think he needs to be watered actually. But of course I've got my floppy Magikarp who is watching over it. But yeah, hopefully these are like grow lights. So hopefully I can get more plants in there. As you may remember, I have here my desk that a lot of important physical work goes into. I have everything nicely organized in there. And I have, of course, that's just kind of hanging out there because I've been using it a lot lately. And then this is a little guy that I just recently made, and he's caught all the little insect ashes. So I'm really proud of this. This is kind of like one of my first dives into air dry clay, and I really want to do more of that. That was a lot of fun. We've got some friends over here. We've got our boy Snorlax, we got Psyduck, and then this of course has been my couch area for a long time, and then I actually have it nicely centered here. So I've moved the babies to this spot, and then of course I've got some nice greenery over here. Of course, next to my girl Misato, looking so majestic and regal as always. Then I've got my fishies, and I need to add more water to the tank now that I'm looking at it. But yeah, they just hang out here. Anytime I turn the light on, the beta, he kind of hides out. Of course, they're not like the biggest fan of the light, which is okay. I have the light off most of the time. But I reassigned this stalk of bamboo into here, and it's been like over a week since I put the bamboo in here, and it is growing like crazy. It was huge. I love it. But yeah, I love that spot. I love hearing it kind of blubble. Let me see if I can find, he's not over there. Where is he? Well, like I said, I usually have the light off, so that's probably why he's like being kind of shy. This is a wall that I'm very, very happy about. I've got up here my Lum appreciation shelf. So we've got all of my girls. I'm so glad that I have a space now that I can put all of them at. Then this is one of the reasons why I really wanted to separate my figures from my books, because I felt like I wasn't really able to get too creative with it. So I've got, of course, these cute little pop figures. We've got a laser disc that I was gifted for my birthday a few years back. And then I've got here, of course, probably one of my favorite and my newest figures. She was the reason. She was what motivated me to clean my room. Because I was like, I want to put this up, I want to do it justice, but I also really feel like I won't put her up until I have like a nice space to do so. Then I've got this second area with my Smeeskies. So we've got just a variety of Smeesky boys that I have collected here. Of course, these areas are pretty empty because I really wanted to make space for, you know, future stuff. So I've got here a little bread boy. He's over here doing flips. She's like flipping the ice cream and he's flipping himself. This little guy here, he's delivering a package. And yeah, now there is, and I mentioned these before, of course, I really love these. They're by Row Life. There is another one, and it is at my local Michael's, and it is a convenience store. And I really want that because I think that would be so cool. You know, we've got our boba shop here. Oh no, my thing's a little bit off. So yeah, we've got the boba shop, sweet shop, bookstore, late night, connected to a freaking convenience store. That would go perfectly. And then these are some prints that I had bought a while ago that I hadn't had the chance to put up, and they are Smeesky themed. I know, I'm obsessed. I love them so much. Then I have here, I actually have enough Neon Genesis Evangelion themed stuff where I could put them all on one shelf. So of course I've got my kind of like Eva shaped chibi, so I've had this one for a very long time. Miss Sato. I have all of the friends here, and then down here, these are some just kind of like mech themed shelf. Of course, I've got, you know, my Gundam figure here, and then I have these two that I built from scratch. So this one, definitely an antique. I had to glue her down just so I could make sure that she could stay in pristine condition for a long time. And then down here, I've got my pretty guardians. I've got here my Sailor Moons, all the girls, Sailor Uranus, and yeah, Chibi Moon, we love them. And of course it is, I don't want to say it's rather empty, but it's not like too cluttered, but that's only because in the future, if I get more figures and things, then I have space for them. Here's more stuff on my art wall, pieces that I've always loved, and I move them around. So I've got here my Akira motorbike slide piece. I've got this beautiful art piece of a pristine little Pizza Hut vibe. And then of course I've had this piece for a very long time that I made myself of a manga collage for Sailor Moon. And then of course this is like my little corner here, some organization. I've got my little keychain plushes, as you can see here, my Labubus. And then I need to probably move this around. And then I have this up, which is, of course, obviously, if you know, you know, but at the same time, I really like it because I like to look up at it every now and then and just be like, yeah, congratulations, like they're clapping for me. We've got our sleepy Jigglypuff with a very dirty Pikachu on top. Need to wash him. But yeah, also, this is kind of like my keychain collection. All of these things that I have gotten over time that I can't quite put all of them at once on things, so because of that, I just have it here and I exchange them out whenever I'm feeling a specific one. So there's my toast. And then I have it on the lanyard that I just got from this year's MomoCon. So that's my way of like at least having these nearby to, you know, love and appreciate and look at. And if I ever want to use one, boom, it's right there. This, of course, is my workspace. As you all may have seen in a lot of videos, I have a nice little desk lamp. That desk lamp is great, but the charge on it does not last long at all. I've got my large widescreen connected to my laptop, my keyboard, and then my desk mat here with my iPad. So this is a really great, you know, space that I can just kind of sit here and like look across the room at stuff, look beside me at stuff, and just feel ready to create and motivated. And of course, the girl, she always has to be hanging out. She can't be too far away. I don't even know where she is right now. She's probably like, oh great, mommy's making another video. Let me get out of here. But yeah, that is it. Yeah, and that is my space. So this is the space that I feel obviously the most creative in. I love this space so much. Of course, as I mentioned last time, having a space to just be me, create, and all that other fun stuff is really, really fun and really helpful. And of course, it's very important to keep the space clean as well. So that's something that I've been trying to get better at, where, you know, as soon as I'm done with a project, I just take all the tools, take all the things and put it right back where it started, and not let this place be kind of like a dumping ground for all of my things, because I think we all have a tendency to make that happen. But yeah, if you're interested in this and also other things like that, definitely like this video and subscribe for more. Subscribe to actually see me make and create things in this space. Things like, of course, you know, my art, my comic, and any other things that I am interested in making in the future. That's where all of that fun stuff will be shown here on the channel. But I hope that you enjoyed this studio tour today, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!